But the truth is, there's a lot more Republicans out there taking credit for the new bridges and those buildings that are collapsing. Remember seeing all those food lines? People in nice-looking automobiles waiting for an hour, hour and a half just to have a box of food put in their trunk? In the United States of America. In the United States of America, that was happening. That's why it's so important that we pass the Inflation Reduction Act, which I proposed from the beginning but didn't get passed till this summer. This law will cut costs for families, help reduce inflation at the kitchen table.
And I'm wondering if you think he should run in 2024, or do you think the party should put someone else forward who might be better?
President Biden is the President of the United States. He did a great service to our country. He defeated Donald Trump. Let's not forget that. If you care about the air we breathe, the water we drink, the education of our children, jobs for their families, pensions for their seniors, any subject you can name. I'm not going into politics about whether the president should run or not.
Secretary, I'm here in El Paso where about 2,000 people are arriving every day. This fiscal year, we're looking at roughly 2.4 million apprehensions. Countless others are crossing and not being apprehended. Secretary, what is the United States border policy?
Well, we are doing so much, Jose. You know what our policy is? Our policy is to enforce the law. And that is indeed what we are doing.
And the need then for some of the most trusted elected officials to clarify the state of the law. And in the midst of the vast amount of confusion, the need of you as the truth tellers to sort out fiction from fact and combat misinformation and disinformation, which we all know often creates a situation that is ripe for predatory practices.
What I see right now.
Super excited that we are here in Pittsburgh. Of course, we chose Pittsburgh for a reason. Thank you. Pittsburgh, of course, is a symbol of a place-based strategy, a community that has transformed.
Eliminate the filibuster? Yeah! Get things done. Yeah. Send us back to New Jersey? Yes. Send me to D.C. for you.
Gas prices. I know I got criticized for going to the stockpile. Well, guess what? Gas prices are down $1.30 a gallon.
Think about this. We're in Washington, not Washington, D.C. We're in Washington County, Pennsylvania. Why? Because this plan is about all these people sitting around a table talking about the challenges that they have. Can they afford it? Can they fill up their tank of gas? How do they survive with now the Democrats causing inflation? They lost a whole month's salary. Are their communities safe again? You want an education system that's built on the future where kids come first and are taught to dream big. So what we wanted to do, a plan for a new direction. We want to be upfront with the American public. We want an election to have a contrast. If they put their trust in us, this is exactly what we'll do. Hold our feet to the fire. And on the very first day, we're going to repeal 87,000 IRS agents. So they're not going after you. We work for you. You don't work for us.
The number one pressing economic issue that every American is facing is inflation. As Leader McCarthy, future Speaker McCarthy said, that means because of Biden's inflationary policies, you're sacrificing 1 month of pay just to get the same things you bought a year ago.
If you trust us, hold us accountable. We're putting it out to the entire country. This is what we'll do. But on that very first day that we're sworn in, you'll see that it all changes. Because on our very first bill, we're going to repeal 87,000 IRS agents. Our job is to work for you, not go after you. We've watched what's happened to our border, the millions of people who are just walking across. It's like an airliner crashing each day. If that happened 3 days in this country, we'd say it's a crisis and we'd change it. But the White House tells us it's secure.
This combined is over $500 billion, $500 billion that the United States is going to be investing in clean energy solutions. Now you can plug, right? This is an amazing event. You are just a little microcosm of what's going to be here tomorrow. We have over 6,000 people, 32 countries represented. This is very big. And it's all about pushing to deploy clean energy solutions